Hi, my name is Mason. I'm with the Yard Project, and if you have been watching our previous bee videos, you will know that this was our first year of having the beehive. Beehive is right behind us there. This is the first full year now, so we are now March, spring. The bees have overwintered well. They're very busy. We're having a very early warm spring. It's in the 70s today. The bee boxes need to be switched. So what happens is that the bees tend to go up. We need to take the top hive box, take it off, put it on the bottom, and take that bottom hive box and put it on top, then cap it off. We already have a feeder on there for them because they were so active and there's not a lot of pollen out there to eat. We didn't want them depleting all of their honey stores. So I'm going to have my trusty bee hive tool because they have glued everything together, and I have my bee brush to try to sweep them away so they don't get injured when we're moving the boxes, and also to sweep it off myself. I'm going to suit up, and then we're going to head back over there. See you soon. Alright, here we are. And if you can see them, you can tell that they're very active. I do notice some coming in with some yellow bags on back, which means they are finding pollen somewhere. They can go a couple miles out, which is their typical radius. So somewhere they are finding probably some spring flowers, maybe in some trees that have budded early. We are going to take this top hive and replace it with the bottom hive. We're just going to flip them over. The one that's not in green up here, that's a feeder box. That one we put in there just a few days ago to start feeding them. I didn't look like at that time they were getting any pollen. Now they're getting a little bit more, which is good for them. I have to tell you, I would be lying if I told you I don't get nervous whenever I open the hive. So you will notice the huge difference in the buzz and the movement the moment their hive is opened. It does have it gives you that flight feeling. You definitely want to run away naturally. I will fight that. And so let's get to it. My job is to do this as quickly as possible at the least amount of disturbance. You only want to open up the hive when you're doing the spring one when the weather is really warm. So it is in the mid-70s right now. There's no danger of providing any, bringing too much cold into the hive. If anything, we might be releasing some of the heat. You can't see it, but we took the insulation off. These pieces of tape were keeping the winter insulation on. And so we're going ahead and go do it. Probably not going to talk much while I do this because I'm going to try to do it as quickly as possible. Alright, ready for the swarm? Here we go. I am now separating the two boxes just so it'll be easier because they are glued and they are heavy. Because of such a tight fit, they really didn't glue them too much, which is good for me. So that is up. You never want to cross the hive in front. That's considered a territorial violation for them. And I think we're set here. Move some of this stuff out of the way. My bee tool. My sweeper ready. My nerves in check. This is going to be heavy for me. They can get up to 90 pounds when they're full with honey. And This one just moved the entire. I think it re-glued. There we go. Taking that one off. Now we need to take the bottom one off. Removing this must have been a mouse hiding here. Mice will hide in here because it's warm. Also, they'll eat some of the honey. We're putting the box back on. We're flipping this over to be a better fit. Unfortunately, there'll be some bees that will die in this process because they will get stuck on the hive when I'm putting it together. You want to line it up as perfect as you can. Alright, now I'm going to take this cover off. And the inside cover. Oops, I didn't really need to do that actually. I just need to take the feeder off. And believe it or not, they've already glued that feeder on. And now take this. This is a much lighter box. Sorry bees that get squished, but I hate that bee crunch sound. But that we're almost done here. We are now putting the top cover back on. So the inside cover is on there. That's there. Now we got to fix the entrance. So moving that screen in, and then we're moving the entrance in closer. I'm trying to not to kill these bees as I do it, but unfortunately a few will die because of it. There. They have a much bigger entrance now for in and out. That wasn't so bad, huh? Probably was for the probably the handful of bees that died in the process. But as you can see, oh, poor guy. As you can see, they're using the new entrance now. We switched the boxes, so top and bottom. What happens is the queen should be down in this box down here. She will start to move up because they like to move up, and the feeder box is still on there. So that's it. Thank you, and please visit the Yard Project at theyardproject.com. Thanks.